Hello, Pretty Geeks, and welcome to a pretty unique unboxing. I have the Elves box by Sophie and Toffee, and inside is actually two past boxes. I'm excited. So if you clicked on this hoping to see spoilers for the newest box, this is not it. These are some of the past boxes. I don't know what they are yet. I'm going to open it up and check it out. Little backstory. One of my friends got the subscription box and she got it twice and didn't end up using it. And was like, hey, you do things. And I was like, I do things. So I'm going to do some things with this box. So I'm going to open it up, show you all the parts, and go through some of the pieces, and I'm going to make stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. I'm so excited. So if you haven't used Sophie and Toffee, they are, oh, gracious. They are a really cool craft brand that they use mostly UV resin, which is really neat, as well as other things for decorative related pieces. They do a lot of fun stuff with glitter and just that sort of crafty stuff. So let's get started. The UV LED crystal gel, super cool. So common resins, like resin kits that you use, are two parts. You mix them and they cure over time, whereas the UV versions, they cure with light. You can use a special light for it, or a flashlight that has UV or LED lights that's really strong. You can pop them in your window in the daytime. Or you can actually use a nail light. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'll be using a nail light because I used to do gel nails all the time, quite obsessively. So I have the nail lights for that, and they are my favorite. Let's see if it has, yeah, the timing on it. So if you use a UV nail lamp, it's 2 minutes for each side of a mold. And if you use an LED nail lamp, which is what I use, it is 30 seconds for both sides. And that's it. So the gel one is quite a bit thicker. It feels very much like those, the gel in a tube frostings. You know what I mean? Like the food coloring. Gel food coloring. That's what it feels like. This is UV resin in clear, the thin type. So it's very much like a thin, viscous liquid. And it squeezes right into molds, and so I'll show y'all. Super duper easy to use. They do have a scent. A really unpleasant scent, but it's brief, like super, super fast. And some pearl pigment. And is this in a powder or in a semi-solid? Neat. Oh, I'm excited. So this is silver black. Nothing came out, so it's not a powder. I usually use a lot of mica powders, so it definitely has the effect, but it looks like it might actually be a kind of a suspended instead. So it's a shake before using. So I have silver black and crystal white. These are both pearl pigments, so the white is much, much more liquidy. Can you see that? Than the black, but they both look like a suspended mica. I'm not sure if you could see that there are little swirlies in it. And here is an actual mica powder. And they are absolutely beautiful in all types of resin, whether you use UV or traditional. And traditional two-part resin, they look really cool. They will swirl and interact. They'll keep changing until your resin is set in place, which is neat. This is the pigment dye, and one thing that is important to notice is that with UV resin, you can use a little bit of alcohol inks, or you can use a pigment dye. However, some of these dyes in two-part resin will not set properly, it needs to be in something that sets hard, like the UV resin. And if you do like any sort of painting sort of thing, a lot of the pigment dyes will not ever set and dry. Let's see, we have our first little molds, and oh my gosh, I saw little spoilers of this one. It is a cup. So it has 3 different cup sizes, and these are really nice silicone molds themselves. So it pops together so it can make a solid cup, and it'll take a little bit of finagling, so make sure you get a good seal before you put any resin in so it doesn't run all over the planet. And then, see the insert here fits right inside, so you can make a cup that is actually, you know, a cup, not just a solid block, which is really neat. That's super cool. And then little cup hats. Tops. Lids. Yes. And I've seen some people make tiny, tiny Starbucks cups out of these. And I want to say it was the medium one, the one right in the middle, is like perfect, like Barbie hand size. It's so cute. And a little glitter shaky set. Absolutely adorable. It actually says glitter nail set on the other side. You can definitely use these on your nails if that is your jam. So it has some fine glitter, some stars, hearts, flowers, chunky glitter, some half domes, lots of rhinestones, some, what are the long skinny glitters, and some snowy flakes, which these ones are really neat. They are usually right here. They're usually really expensive, but there were some cloudy but cheap versions at the Dollar Tree under fake snow. So if you are a fan of using like iridescent flakes, opalescent flakes in your art, Dollar Tree. These are really neat. They are red, yellow, blue, and green glitters. Are you focusing on my glitters? Oh, man. Okay. So red has heart, fine, and hexagons. Yellow is open hearts, stars, and circles. Blue is flaky, fine, and hexagons. Green is large hexagons, stars, and the hairy confetti. I never remember what they're called. But really beautifully bold, bright colors. Again, safe to use on nails. And I'll show you the packaging on the other ones. They are the same. They come in little containers that you can absolutely reuse. Little screw top jars that you can fill with other glitters when they're empty. You can use them as mixing trays. They're really neat. Okay, so the months that these are, finally, so sorry if you've been waiting. I'll try to remember to put it in the beginning. This is the April and the June box. So April was Sakura Latte. That makes sense. We got the latte cups. And feels like we've got some cool bevels. Feels like another mold. 3 more things. And wands, maybe? Let's check it out. I love presents. I could open anything as a gift, I swear. Oh, wow. My apologies. I have bronchitis. That is absolutely stunning. I think that would be beautiful to string some little gems out of. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna hold that there. And it has another one. It's a little different. Kind of don't even want to like put things in the bezel. I just want to hang stuff off of them and stick them in my hair. I'm just gonna stick them in my hair. Cutish, cutish. I like it. They're gonna sit in my head now. Ooh, a keychain. Got a flower keychain. super cute. Here we go. So it's got a secure flower on one side, and it's pink resin on one side, white on the other. Well, actually, it might just be slightly tinted with a paper in the middle. Cool. And then another smaller one. Cute. And a really sturdy clip. Oh my word. Check it out. And the ring part itself is a heart. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. That's really sturdy metal too. I think I will use that for my actual bag charm, because that is, like, it takes work to move it. I like that. All right. Next. Let's see. Oh, they are little charms. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's got textured. It looks like it's going to line up. So let me see. Is it gonna sandwich? It does. Interesting. Interesting. It does. They totally match up. So one side is the hole, one side has details. So I wonder if you're putting a little bit in one side and then making some impressions on the other side. We will have to see. That is going to be so cute. But yeah, it looks like it's to make a bunch of little secure. Maybe it's to make our own shakers. Super duper cute. Oh, there's more. Ooh, little gold charms. Are these the ones for the hairbands? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're so fine. Beautiful. So really beautiful little filigree. There we go. And ooh, I think I dropped one. Okay. And there's a little tri-flower. A smaller heart. A bigger flower. It's a bit easier to see. And then like a single petal. Really beautiful. I don't usually wear a lot of gold, but they are absolutely stunning, and the detail is so well cut. I will try to add some photos to it. I tend to forget, so I will do my best to remember. Let's see. Oh wow, Sakura Chunky Glitter. Super bright. Let's see. Okay. Gold and silver, like tiny metals, Sakura charms. That's nice. They just pop up. And then a pale pink Sakura flower. And like one that's perfectly in the middle, kind of pink. That's super fun. And here's something jingling in here. Perfect. Two little Sakura key clips. And they feel really nice too. They're nice and strong. Stops right along the edge of the flower. And there's one in gold and one in silver. That was a ton. So I'm seeing that one, only one resin and only one of the bigger glitters would come in. Not sure which colors would go in which color thing. I'm not certain. So I could try to look it up, but I feel like it's been this amount of time. It's kind of a horse a piece, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see. That is the wizarding paper. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. And there is a sheet. Oh, cool. Oh, I gotta calm down. I get too excited. These ones are super neat, and you see they are totally clear. They are so fun for in. I get excited for in resin. You cut the little pieces out themselves, and you can actually layer them within resin. You can insert right in them, and because they're clear, when the clear resin is on top, it won't interfere with anything. It'll look like they're just kind of floating. So there are some that have some branches. There is a really pretty ring of them, and there are actually some little trees. Really beautiful. All right. Oh, here we go. So what came inside? Let's see. The premium. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. So in the box for April was the crystal gel, the pink dye, the tumbler mold, the miniature secure mold, the 12 pink glitters, the 3 flower or confettis, the pink keychain snap, both of the gold and silver keychain snaps, the metal deco foils, those are the tiny metal flowers. Oh, my brain left. Here we go. The little metal charms, the open bezel hair sticks, and the clear resin film were all in the regular box. If you also got the premium box, you would have got an extra hard resin, an extra collage coat, and another Sakura themed resin film. So that's a super amazing value. Holy molies. And tutorials and project ideas are on their website. So I will be doing some, but if you want to see those ones too, they're on the website itself, sophieandtoffee.com/blog, as well as on their Instagram and on their Facebook. So next, no spoilers. I know, is the Wizarding box from June, and I'm so excited for this one. There are so many amazing Sophie and Toffee boxes anyway, and I'm actually in their Facebook group, even though I don't actively get their boxes. I think I've gotten one, actually from my partner's mom, who got it once and didn't end up using it. And I love it. I still use it all the time. And these are so neat. So this is like each side of a little bitty wand. That is so cool. So you can make one flat on each side and then together to have a tiny wand. Or I think it'd be neat to just do them flat, and you could put them on a book if you wanted to make your own amazing witchy book. Ooh. It's stretchy. Stretchy is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put you right back in here. I don't want a bunch of stuff to get in you. You're so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Oh, another one. Oh, cool. Its shape is a little different. It's got some stars on it too. Bring you a smidge closer here. There we go. Bring myself a smidge closer too. I felt like I was getting farther and farther away from you. There we go. And this one is really neat. I love the star details in it. That is so beautiful. Got little stars too. He's just focusing all over the place. Bag you back up as well. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh, I love the idea of making little ones. Oh, I can make little hair picks out of those too. Oh, that would be cute. Oh, got too excited. Oh. What is this? Got another mold. Is it for a crystal, perhaps? I'm not certain. It looks like it could be a crystal mold, but I'm not totally sure. It's got a lot of cool angles going on, so I feel like it would look like a pretty rocking crystal. Let's give it a look-see a little later. Oh, I'm gonna go back in your home. In your home. Oh, gracious. I hear lots of metal in this one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Ah. Okay. So, definitely quite Harry Potter themed in some of these. Let's see, we've got, these are all open bezels, so you put your resin in the open areas, and you can pop these onto packing tape so that your resin will stay in each area. And then you could dye them any colors. You can put your glitters on top, so you could put like, you could put your resin in the little holes and sprinkle some glitter in, or you can pre-mix it and put it in there. You use like a little toothpick. Perfect. And there is a little loop on each side, so you can hang it like a charm for a hair charm, for a keychain, for a little necklace. And then there's also this little flying ball that looks quite a bit like a golden snitch. Is that what it's called? Snitch? Can I be real with y'all? I have not read any of the Harry Potters. I've watched a few parts of some of the movies. I know I've seen at least one. I think I've seen the first one and most, or maybe most of the second. And now I've just reached the point where I haven't watched it, so I feel like I can't watch it right now. Let's see. Probably will before I go back to the UK. I'm just going to power read and watch all of them. This one's really beautiful. I adore fairies and I love keys. So I don't know if this is supposed to be reminiscent of something, but it is giving me some amazing fairy vibes and I love it. Gracious. And a bubbling cauldron. Ah! Oh my gosh. Look at that with the bubbles. With the bubbles. You know, I have some actual bubbles for popping into resin that I'm going to into the bubbles so that they are super extra. I am so excited for this one. Okay. Most of these are going to be gifts, but this one is for me. And I want to hang it probably off my planner. Or I could use it as a bookmark for my cookbook. Decision made. These are lovely. I have no idea what exactly they are to be used for, but they are so beautiful. I can see using them as gifts. So we have that star, a moon, a sun, and it's got like a celestial galaxy kind of vibe. That is absolutely stunning. So, everything that is in here are the classic wizard wand mold, the White Witch Star Wand mold, the Crystal Shard silicone mold, the UV resin, the Pearl White pigment, the Pearl Black pigment, the Rainbow Shaker pen. She didn't give me that one. Okay. The Harry Potter House Colors glitter mix, the Harry Potter themed open bezel charms, the Magic Circle open bezel charms, and the Bronze Mica pigment powder. All of those are in the bye-bye are in the regular box, but that's amazing. And then if you got the premium, then you would also get the silicone mold putty, which is so cool. That stuff is freaking expensive. That's really cool that they actually include it within there. Yeah, and again, tutorials and ideas for all of them. So I'm thinking we should get crafty. I'm not sure which one to use yet, or combine them, or what we should do, but let's do it. All right, so it is done. I am going to put the full craft with me as a separate video because it took a really long time to make one little baby wand. I do love how it turned out. It is absolutely darling. It was obviously an experience of learning, and I think because of that, it took a lot longer than anticipated. I was thinking it was going to be like a fun, like 15-minute activity, maybe as long as 20. Hot diggity darn. And it has been like 90 minutes. And I got one wand. And that's all I actually finished. If that's all I'm making for today, I am exhausted. So I'm going to get all this put together and rest for a few minutes, I think. I think that's about it. So, I love you guys so much. Bye.